Hello everyone, this is Zero's Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Humankind Let's Play, as we are looking to achieve the community challenge for the month, and things are looking good. I believe we will be religious leaders soon. Their religion is still spreading, but as you can see, the conversion is shifting towards my faith, Shintoism, due to the fact that I have ransacked their last holy site. And now that we will have control of their land, we will have determine what kind of faith they will follow. Once this ransacks away, they should lose all sort of support for their gains, and we can sort of reclaim the faith. So, aside from that, we need to get a 31 population city and use all those populations to rush for a big project, and that is a rather difficult thing to do. This city is about to be ransacked, so I'm just going to throw somewhere in there so I can end turn. I was thinking we could do some shifting of population. They don't have a land yet, that's why they're called young. They shouldn't be aggressive, but we'll keep an eye on these. They might form a settlement on one of these empty lands here, which is fine. I'm okay with that. We only have 4 population here. Once it hit 5, we could consider shifting one over. But anyhow, let's continue. Alright, our city limit dropped because we did ransack one of the extra cities we got from the war. We got another merchant star. Looking at the star situation, it's looking really good. We're on pace to get almost 21 stars actually. It's actually possible. It doesn't take that many turns to get the last 500 or so, 400 plus over here. We're making over 125 a turn. There's a new civic about faith. We don't have a lot of territories, but we could probably push for this one. I have no intentions of building any wonders, so this is kind of useless for us in terms of gaining influence. I think we actually want to push for more faith. Now, territories we have plenty of, right? So we can continue to gain that. We're still looking for curiosities. They have been quite lucrative. There's even one here. Now we're out of things to build over here. We could help with a big project. I don't have any hope of them churning out anything for us. Except for potentially population to shift over. Even after our reserve is gone, we could still just produce cheap units. Basically changing industry into population, shift them over. Pretty straightforward. Alright, he got at least one turn on that. He got at least one turn on that. And that's really all we're asking for. We lost this territory because I ransacked it. I didn't like where they built it, so I think we will reclaim this. Maybe here? Or here if we think eventually we can absorb a Lenta as well. Let's see what the numbers are. 9, 7, 16, 16, 3. 3 is a little bit too low. Anywhere else? Maybe I'm still going to try to keep most of the river alive. Oh, that's their land that we cannot trespass. We don't have to fight them. We'll explore with this unit rather. Plenty of curiosities to pick up. There's one more ramsack there that we could do. Potentially a bigger army unit would be easier, quicker, basically. He should go back and pick up an extra unit. We only have 2 population, but if we get more, we'll definitely be interested in getting that together. I want to attach that right away so we can get these. I mean, we already had these dies, but it's important that we grab them. Saffron is whatever. But we're getting 30 just from luxury, which is exactly what we need. We can let them heal, it's fine. Go back to here. Alright, you see that they have continued to expand, which is fine. We want them to do that. 14 turns, 1 turn, 1 turn, 8 turn. It's strange how their land that they formerly claimed that we ransacked still holds the faith. It's kind of weird. Anyways, let us continue.
Welcome. Let us speak honestly with
Demand.
my friend. I offer you a better
Convert.
way.
So we're going to keep this as a demand, and when we go to war with them again, if we win, this will be automatically included in the post-war resolution.
This is clear.
Where his state faith basically changes over to our faith. And then any holy site he builds should be promoting our faith. Ooh. They even get to pick one up. Get rid of that Olmec head. Get us some money. I guess we could pay to have him 45. It's not a lot of money for us. That way we can produce one less unit. He can join the forces there. We're gonna sit tight. Wonder where they're gonna found their city. Maybe they already placed it down somewhere here. I just don't see it. Big projects like these are kind of bad in my opinion. They just really slows you down. I'd rather build another holy site, to be honest. That's actually going to be more helpful to what we want to achieve. So somewhere like here, pressure them. Our main city after stoneworks. There's many ways to gain populations. I think we need more district first off. We might need more territories. Because each territory gives at least 4 jobs. Perhaps we'll claim this one over here. When he gets over here. Very bad yield all around, as you can see. Maybe here's a better place. Even though I'm not sure. We could also claim this one behind us. Also, not exactly the best in terms of yield producing, but 4 jobs is 4 jobs. And some luxuries are, good for us as well. We could also do a thing where we detach and reattach and just create a mega city for ourselves. Keep this one smaller or give this one something else. It was cheaper to set this up earlier like this, but now it's less so. We got options. I'm gonna send him out to here. And you are going to here now, a little bit faster. Maybe they move away? Did we get 21 stars? 1 district away. And about 2 turn worth of money.
Over this way.
Get back on the road. They need to leave.
And move. Over this way.
Conquer Terror of the Bovine. Oh, the cow event. I'm actually gonna take science just because we lack science. Oh, they built their city here. No problem. We didn't want to build it, so why complain when they build it?
Yes. Over this way. Follow me.
The question is there a good spot for us to claim? It's really bad. This preserves the most river tiles, but I don't even think that's good. The river has no trees. It's a very dry land. We kind of picked that on purpose, but getting these gemstones doesn't add any value for us. The gold actually has value. Like this actually is a good claim. Maybe he can come back and do that. Let's do a reattach. I think we want to shift population over from Gnosis to the capital. A couple ways to do that, including just the reattachment. So we detach. And we'll reattach them here. They kept the population. Pump out 4 gentlemen. Throw them into this city. And we'll give them another piece of land, right? Something for them to grow into. Maybe this one here. Well, the way the river flows is not favorable, but we can still do something here. We just got one scout who's got to be busy running both sides, but it's okay. No rush for them. They just gave up some population. They'll still grow. I need this city to go to about 30 something population. So perhaps we will build some farmer quarter. Anyhow, I think everything's good. I kind of want to pull him back across before he forms a city here. In 2 turns, I think he'll combine, and then I can't walk that way. And that would be kind of annoying. I might not give them a replacement unit, actually. Finish the holy site. We could even assimilate them if we want, but maybe not. Maybe we'll just buy their units. Alright. Our holy site just got built, which gave us the 21 stars. There's no reason to wait now. We maximize how many stars we can get in the first era. Did well on fame. Now we're going to be the Mayans, because we want a human sacrifice as Mayans for the event. They are still a very powerful culture in this era. I put the Kunan as the best emblematic district in our tier list. The reason is pretty simple. Anytime you have attached territory scaling, it's probably the second best sort of scaling after perhaps population, depending on how you build your cities. But essentially, if you get a late game big city with Kunans already built, the number of industries you gain can become quite high because it's exponential essentially. And you will get a pretty high adjacency bonus that's preset on the building that you don't need any additional infrastructure to support. Get a worker slot. In essence, I think the issue is most classical era emblematic are not that good. Therefore, the Kunan is probably like the best out of all the worst ones. And Tireless Spirit, it's pretty decent. Each worker slot you have will get 2 additional industry. Not the craziest bonus, but pretty good. Noble Javelineers, we get our Javelin unit now. It doesn't get a bonus from Forest, but it does apply Poison, which now caps the enemy movement speed to 2 and attack range to 1. So that's pretty nice against other range unit. But we're mainly getting them to sacrifice population. Speaking of population, any city with 4 that we can shift over? Oh, they have 4 actually. Because we're trying to grow this big one here, and it's really slow without additional food boost. Oh well, it's okay. We'll slow down. I will get some river bonus ones for them. I think that's what we need. Basically, we need infrastructure building for boosting food on the river. The reservoir, I believe, is what they have in the new era that we're about to go into. We don't have that many researchers, but we could use that. We could use that for sure. And then we'll help with the big project. Inquisition, not what we need. Both of these are kind of silly. They're under faith, but they deal with stability and money. It'd be better if we were sacrificing one population and reducing foreign influence of, religion. That would make more sense. And honestly, be more useful. But that's not the case. This might just be a small city, actually. I don't think I want to give him any of the land. It makes more sense to give them to the capital. Give the whole river system to them. Alright. We start with a star because we killed too many people last era. Good stuff. The overkills does carry over, which is always good to see. We have the new building, which doesn't grow population. It does give more jobs, and it will improve our industry, so we will consider it. Now, where do we want to build these things? Because our cities are kind of cramped. We would like to build them like on the borders where they can like attach to, or they can be adjacent to each other. But we have a river system flowing all across our borders, so either we have to wreck the river, which is something I don't like to do, but we might have to. Oh, we got our next tenant. That's good. I don't think there's a good one in this one. Less cost on civic might actually be the best thing. But that's a good sign, because that means we're converting people over. And eventually this whole map should be ours. We should be getting an extra holy site after getting that tenant, which is more important to us than, say, some wonder. And we want to build it where we can keep influencing them. Can't build it on top of them. Perhaps just here. Maybe here.
Right. Follow me. Off we go.
All right, we have access to science again. We really need this. Artificial reserves. We need watermill as well. Both of these will help us tremendously. City cap would help us if we want to get another city going. I think we do. And then we probably want iron and our noble javelineers available. I think we do this into this. And we boost maker quarter. It doesn't really help us. We need more food. Nothing really provides food here. Just farmers' quarters. We just got to build farmers' quarters, I think. Or we can do like a multiple city setup and just keep funneling population into one city. That's another way we could do it. Oh, they have a unit here. Then I'll walk back. Finish the ramsack. I want this land. Get away. This doesn't have to end up being part of any city, but as our territory, securing these luxuries is what we need. And it's doing just that. Alright, that ramsack is complete. I'm going to send this army to this area here. We're going to probably pressure this zone alongside them. I still don't know where to build these. Let me first claim this. We could use the border situation here, right? So that'll cost us quite a bit of combined How many turns? 3 turns? Okay, I'll look at the cost because I can build a emblematic here into here. That'd be a pretty nice combination there. Although the yields wouldn't really change a lot. We'll just pick up these, but any sort of little adjacencies we can get, we'll take it. That was fast, and you guys have things to build now. Food. We're gonna go claim this as well. I know there's curiosities down here, but no time. I don't know about whether we want that. We could get swordsmen very soon. We could also make this into a city. Costs us 1,810. Building our own cities is quite expensive. They look at how many cities you have. They have a default cost formula. Just very pricey. All right, so I think the solution at the end is we pump population like crazy from each city into units, and then send the units into a city, overpopulating them, and then finishing a project with the overpopulation. That might be the play. You can stay put. I'll have him go back and start exploring this area. Yeah, finish your own project. Right, I think after they finish that, we can just easily just keep producing population into people for the other cities with just one land, one little city. And we'll spend all our influence on building a mega city here. We probably could have used influence to build those first, but with our industry production, these should be fast. Yeah, 1 turn each. And plus the gold is not that necessary for us right now. Actually, my job is to take care of this settlement here. Alright, the wonder is done. Standing army is done. We didn't have to claim it, but we built it. That's the beauty of it. I'm going to put it here, adjacency for maker, and then also just put the other one on the other side for adjacencies. Or I could do this and this, these two. Yeah, that's not bad actually, that's probably better. The reason why we can build there is because this counts as a district, and that's the administrative center, so it's kind of attached. There's actually a lot of things to clean up. They're not giving us yield while they're ruined on the river, so I think that's actually pretty important. Yeah, it's gonna be like these two. A lot of missing infrastructure. 4 population. Oh, also don't be balanced. They have 7 now. I feel like they can also start thinking about moving population over to the main city. We'll save up influence to combine that one, which would cost pretty high amount of influence in my opinion. Is there any wonder in this era that can help us? I think Mausoleum is the best one in this era, which is bad. I don't want to waste turn building it, I feel like. Although we could probably use the rush population on one of the wonders, because not many buildings going to require, 31 population to rush. We're not going to get any more land. We'll build it. It's good. In the future, it's probably going to get absorbed, but there's probably no future in this run. Good. Still curiosities out there for us to grab. We got another tenant. Probably purge idleness. We don't have alliances. Better movement. Minus industry costs. There's actually, like, I'm thinking about the math here. We are minus 20% with brutal uprising. There is a civic for minus 30%. There is another one for minus 20% from, I think, the first tier. No, there was another one for minus 20% somewhere. I forgot where. And then there's, no, not that either. And now there's another 10% here. That would be minus 80% unit cost. It's kind of nuts, especially in the late game. I mean, for us, this is the only thing that makes sense, in my opinion. We don't get any benefit from anything else. 3 more turns, and we should be leading the world religion. Do they count? If they do, then we just absorb them. We're gonna get the city cap, and then we can just absorb them, I guess. Hold on, are we... We're not high enough. Push it over. Because I guess we don't want them to have a different faith either. World, I think, includes the independent camp. We'll see. There is a curiosity down there. How much is the combined cost now for this? 780. Okay. Oh, there's a curiosity over here as well. All right, we can upgrade them to swordsmen, which makes them 26 at all times. Currently, we're 25 plus 4 during the first turn. Well, the upgrade's not exactly 26. It'll be 28 because we have 2 veteran C stars on him. So 28 at all time versus 29 in the first turn and then 25 afterward. I mean, I think it's a good upgrade. That goes for all our units. They have served us well, but now it's time to make them more premium. Misclick. Did I oh, I hit transfer, but we didn't actually transfer anyone. All right, that's good. And also him directly instead of spending 45 to 90.
We'll keep an eye on it.
All right, I think things look pretty decent. All right, we got the city cap, which means we should just absorb them. And then we can attach a territory for them. What did they build? Common quarters, research quarters, farmer, market, one of each type. Great, that's how you want to play the game. Absolutely terrible. Pretty much everything exploits industry here. I might just build on top of their quarters. That's a market. Where's their maker? Here? Okay. Okay, so that's a maker. That's a research. At least it's next to a strategic. This is only giving more because it's exploiting. Fine, we'll keep it. That's a good news. We'll send these out to join him. Thank you for scouting curiosity out for us. It's missing so many things. It has only 2 population. Hopefully it grows a little bit more. There's a lack of... I mean, this will give a lot of food because we have a lot of horses. The holy site pressure cannot stop. Let's see what we want now. Do we want horsemen? Not really. I think swordsmen comboing with our javelineers would do it. We could be the first one to Imperial Power for some fame. Extra unit in the army probably be better right now for us as well. Reduce the attachment cost a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's all.
Off we go. Over this way.
Wait, there's no curiosities here? I thought there was one. Maybe it disappeared when the arrow changed. It's possible. I don't think I need to help on that. 3 turns is fine. We got another tenant. Oh, convergence. So I think they already converted over. But, I don't have that many wonders. Well, I'll take 2 strength. But they haven't, right? Animalism's still in the world. We gotta change everything to Shintoism. Mayans have converted. Yep, good. So we converted the Mayans. I am going to place... to 16, 5, 10, 4, 11, 6, 11. 6, 11 might be the... Okay, 611 it is. Actually, why don't you guys do it? Save him some time to go north.
I'm on it.
That would basically we gotta claim it to help us convert the animalism over quicker. See, he's picking tenets from my religion now. Good. That's what we want to see. Okay, no curiosity here. I lied. Was it here? +1 combat strength. Or we need food. We have 16. Then we gotta... We probably have to end up rushing a wonder. I'm kind of scared to go to war with him because I don't want to wipe him out. He only has 4 population, but I kind of want to burn this down. Can we go to war with him? Yeah, we have 42. We're gonna do a long drawn out war where he just keep coming at me and we just defend against him. That could be a solution. I doubt he has much.
Okay. Follow me.
We would like to curb his growth. We need to claim these land to our... yeah. Before he does it. Okay, there's no curiosities here. It just disappeared on us. Let's go here. There's no good land. Over here.
Let's go. Keep moving. Over there. Let's go. Got it.
Wait, what's the number here? I can't see it. 4. Yeah, this is probably the better spot. Our influence is going to eat up everyone too. I mean, not surprised. Our war really crippled them. Now we're just in the grow fat stage of the game. So that we get our expansionist. Oh, they formed. No, that's not what we want. 2 turns so that they're not violent. But they're gonna keep faith? Oh no, we can convert them. Good. I was like, that's the thing. I don't want them to have a different faith than us. I'm not gonna help you. I'm gonna build my things. Remind me later. Absolutely no rush. Huh, is it better to build this here with this adjacency or no? I guess we could build this here in the future with this adjacency. Attach is a little bit pricey right now. Oh? Interesting. So he wants to fight.
You are not welcome here. Not now. Not
So he'll pay us 1,000 at the end as well.
If you're willing to meet halfway. I don't make this choice.
No, we make this choice very lightly. Wake, my men. Wake. I think he'll drag everyone in just with his attack. Yes, all 4 units. All three groups. Whew. He only has 4 home guards. They're still levies. Oh, good. Let's see. High ground? Yeah, this is fine. I have no idea where they're gonna defend, but you got no hope. Right, so you can see the movement becomes 2, the range becomes 1, just caps to that. We're in. There's probably units over here. Yep, that's why we can't move up. We'll give combat support the +1 by being adjacent. And then we'll go to work. I should have used him, so there's still 3 on him. Now it's only 2 on him. Yeah, now he can't do anything. Sad. No line of sight, because the unit's in the way. Hmm. It's okay. We don't need it. Kill him. Get in. Just murder him. Alright. The siege is over. Took us one turn to take their only city. Now, the game ends if they die. I don't want them to die. So I'm going to hold. The post-battle resolution is going to be I give them their land back. I might not give this back, but I'll give them La Venta back. I'll just make them pay for it. Three turns, 1 turns, 4 turns, 3 turns. Do we have to convert the islands? Not sure. I'm fairly confident I can beat them 3v4 or 5. Wait, do they... Is it because lack of cities? I think I saw something called lack of... Yeah, so they don't have cities. You can keep it. They will pay us. They'll convert officially. I will take... Wait, what is this? Well, they claim the city. Oh, wow. They claim the city. So do I take this now if they claim the city? No, I'll just take all the cash, actually. This might be the only piece of land that I kind of care about. Not really, I don't care about it.
You had...
They did make a new city as an emergency measure. I can move across, but I can't trespass. That's interesting. Alright, I'm going to try to claim that island then. I don't think I have the naval tech. Is he ramsacking me? Excuse me, sir? No.
I'm so...
I mean, they only have 1 population. I'm going to move you closer to them. Alright, I think about 3 turns is all we need to convert everyone. Can he finish Ramsack too? Oh, he can finish Ramsack. That's good. Back to going to sleep. Back to going to sleep.
Come over here.
Wait, did they disappear? They did. They ran. Where did they run to? So we are not allowed to keep ransacking. I mean, your city's placed in a very unsafe location. Alright, what tech do we need to disembark? It's probably trade expeditions. Coastal shipwreck replaces land unit when embarked, so we'll pick that up after we get the extra units. Actually, I don't need the extra units right now. Let's just get trade expeditions first. Ooh, we have an extra copper. Doesn't really benefit us. No resources in most of these places. I don't know what to do with them. Oh, they are fighting us. Why are they so insane? Well, we'll let them be fodders, obviously, since we got them as paid mercenaries. They'll come in and flank them afterward. Charge!
Keep moving. To battle.
Line of sight is a little bit annoying.
Charge!
They get bonus in the forest, which is annoying. I want clean line of sight so I can actually do more damage.
Over this way. Charge!
Forest defense plus the bonuses. Alright, I gotta hold this point. We'll let them just shield us. Let them take the damage. They're not our units anyways. He's out of the forest, which is huge.
Forward! Will do. For the Empire! We have our orders. Fight! For your family! Let's go! No fear!
I think they'll choose to kill the spearmen. Oh no, they're going for my range. Okay.
Let's fight! Attack! Here we go!
Alright, easy stars for us. This mercenary got wrecked. Oh. Grab us a point for us. Don't know if we need to actually claim this. Waiting on tech. He would just wait.
All right, off we go. Yes.
Ooh, right. So we did build that there. Guess we'll build it here, and then we might attach this just to get the adjacency going. We have the influence. Oh, main city focus, right. What are we doing? We gotta really care about this guy. Once that finishes, we can go there. We have so much cash, we should use it. They also have our only source of iron. We now are overpopulated, so I'm going to push this out and start pumping out units. Doesn't matter which one. The cheaper, the better. 36. So 4 of these, and we'll send them over. Yeah, nothing else really matters. We'll just be a food pump for them. And we'll push the population closer to 30, claim a wonder, build the wonder, rush the wonder, get our job done. Assuming faith is finished converting soon. One turn, one turn. Let's see if they give us the achievement for it next turn. Converted. Don't see it. Is something not converted? Huh. Maybe we should claim this empty piece of land?
Yes, sir.
They just put it down. Doesn't matter where. He can trespass. No, he can't. No, he can't. We have the tech.
Will do.
Imperial power rush, I guess, for deed.
Follow me.
Now, just because we got the job doesn't mean we can feed them. That's the thing, which is very true right now. We need to actually pump out some farms. Not a good adjacency setup here for farms, to be honest. We could do harbors, which also gives a decent amount of food. They should have a recommended one. 9 food, okay. Actually, let me just grab all these real quick. And then we might do double harbors for a little bit of food boost. We're gonna lose one of those populations. That's a bit of a shame. It's better if we actually just temporarily store them and do a big burst of them a bit later rather than losing them. What did I produce them to? Here. Okay, you guys wait here. Foos gamble. They're actually gambling here. Lock it down. Consent. Private wager between 2 people. What is my say on gambling? Control it. Lose science. Lock it down. Lose production. Let them do it. Let's see what the follow-up event is. Double sixes. We rolled a really good one. So there could be bad ones, of course. Maybe Snake Eye is the name they have for it. I can't do that either. You're kind of useless. I don't have a job for you. Oh, we can chop trees. If there are even trees in this desert to chop. Oh, he can actually pick up that one for us, perhaps. Just land us. How are we still not... I guess every piece of land has to be Shintoism? Is that the rule for that challenge? Feels a little odd.
All right. Let's go.
Yeah, I guess I don't actually have to have enough land to feed 30. I can just pump over 30 in here. And that's all we really need at this point. Like even here, pay for this and just pump scouts and shift them over. Not a lot of population here, so it's also kind of far.
Yes,
Perfect timing. We'll be building the Stonehenge, I guess. Or actually, maybe Mausoleum for science, but there's not a lot of districts, so even that's not that important. We'll go Temple of Artemis, I guess. It's only 3 turns, but let's see how many population we have to give up for building this. Let's say I build it. Oh, it has to be adjacent to a forest, I think. Oh, that might restrict us a little bit in terms of like where I want it to go. Don't really want it. It doesn't matter. See, this is only 25 population. It's not enough. What about for a different city? Is it based? No, it's just based on total cost. It's just not expensive enough. Huh. If we keep building districts, the districts become expensive enough that maybe it will work. But this is an odd issue that we're running into where we don't have enough of a big project to do to sacrifice the population of. This is a bit awkward.
Off we go.
Never expected this to be a problem.
Yes. Come over here.
After that, it should be done, right? Like, unless there's a land here that we don't know of, but I don't think there is. What project will cost us enough production that the population will actually struggle? It's like only 8. Doesn't do anything. Maybe just more districts, right? The more district they have, the more things cost. +1 combat strength on 33 armies on the field, +1 movement, +1 learning. For all 5 cities, that's 50 science. That's actually massive.
We'll stay here. We'll keep an eye on.
Oh, okay. So after a turn, it'll still be a very high number. And then we got to prepare for the all-in situation where we might need to send a lot of people. We will actually rush 2 so that these 2 be finished in 1 turn so they can move next turn. Over here, this doesn't... we can't move units in, so that's pretty much all we can do. Well, there's 8 on hold here. There is 12 population plus 16 population. We'll be at 36. So as long as this number it's not higher than 36 and still higher than 31, we're good. If not, I can build another harbor. Like that's a possibility as well. Oh, can I send you guys back over here in 1 turn? 2 turns? No, can't. All right. I mean, hopefully it works out. The faith thing is weird. I don't know if the faith thing is going to work, but it depends on if there's still land down here, which very well could have land. You know what? We can discover that. Let me build 1 here and just go down, see what we can find. And since we do have a harbor now, I can also... well, I can delay it. Right, hold on. I can delay this by building a ship first in the harbor that we have. The wonders are too cheap. Well, this is actually a pretty big piece of land. Now it's 40 with the overflow of a little bit post the unit. I'm gonna do it again and just do another little overflow. It's like 300. It's actually plenty of overflow.
Come over here.
We don't have that much population anymore. It's okay. You guys did well. Run.
Keeping an
No, that's not where I want it. Here and here, probably. Maybe a harbor is a better way to explore. Alright. First one, the Imperial Powers. 3 turns. We'll find out in 3 turns if we have everything. Over here, 31 population. Perfect. Okay. We need 12 more for 31. I think... Oh. Thought they were going to war with us. They're not. Boom. Achievement done. You have completed all challenge in this chapter, claim your reward. But we didn't do the faith one. The faith one's in the first chapter. Alright, we're gonna give the city some population. Obviously. Or else they have no population. It'd be kind of sad. Alright. Wait, didn't we complete the harbor with that sacrifice? We didn't? Oh, we did. We're building another one? That's weird. This ship wouldn't last long out here, but it doesn't look like it's hiding land. You're checking this side. Alright, so we did our job. Now we're just bidding time for... we sent that spearman to the water. Bidding time to see how the faith conversion works over here.
Come over here. Let's go.
That's influence. 3 turns. All right, we'll do 3 turns.
Yes.
What's taking so long? No, don't crash on me. Huh. What is taking so long? Like, this is the only spot I can think of another island being possible. But even then, it's gotta be a really small island. Like, unless they care about this little itsy bitty bit of Shintoism, or no, not Shintoism, Olmec polytheism that's still alive. Because they have a holy site. Then in that case, we go to war and we wipe them out. First, they gotta give us our turn. I might reload it because I think the game crashed. Alright, we're reloading. Alrighty, so we're back. We're back at turn 75, and the population sacrifice has not happened yet. It's still the same harbor in my mind, but anyways, We gotta do the disband again. Maybe they just frown upon our massive amount of disband. But technically I got the achievement already, right? So even if I don't disband, I think I'm good. But just to be safe, boom. That's the problem. It didn't queue up. This is what's killing the game. It didn't actually finish the building for us. Which is why when we end turn, the game is confused because the building's still there. That is very sad. So I think we'll run into the same issue here. If that's the case, we'll just exit out, check the achievement, and then come back and don't do this maneuver. Because this is what's crashing the game. Unless I build something, right? Maybe if I build something, the game will let me go through. Because right now it's thinking like you're not building anything and your system's like crashing. Let me just put a bunch of things in there and see if they'll let me.
Blades in the water. Off we go.
I'm gonna explore this way this time. Alright, we're going this way.
Yes, sir.
Be brave. Into the unknown. Let's see if this goes through. If not, then we know what's bugged out. It's the population rush. It'd be so sad if what they want you to do for the achievement actually bugs out the system. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's bugging it out. Because they didn't actually finish the building, but they did. The building's available. But the display is not picking it up, so it's kind of really weird. Alright. We're going to go to the main menu. We're going to look at the event, make sure we nail this. We nailed this. We nailed this. Alright, the game's over. It's fine. We did it. The religious leader did check in. I just didn't see the pop-up, maybe. But we can redeem Catrina, who should become available as an avatar to use. Right? No? Preset? I know she's not an AI persona. I think she's an avatar. Maybe it needs to be restarted to get this, but... Reward claimed. Alright, fine. Maybe it needs to be reloaded to pick up, but we finished it, and that was kind of the goal. And that setup was super easy to do, and you gotta see how strong the Mycenians are. I think they're way too strong. They need a nerf. They already have a 20% on their legacy trait in terms of reducing the cost of units, and then their unique emblematic unit that is more premium than the warrior became the same cost as the warrior, and that's just too much. It's just early rush completely annihilates any neighboring factions. If you don't have neighbors, then fine. Imagine the AI rushing you with that. They get Humankind difficulty plus 2 combat strength, then you'll be fighting automatically. They get +1 from their veterancy, which is also on their legacy trait. So that's +3 from their default 21 stat. They'll be 24, and the first turn they attack you, they'll be 28 in the ancient era. You'll be fighting them with like 15 combat strength unit. Just completely unfair, and there's nothing you can do against that. So something they really need to balance on this patch. Regardless, it did help us finish the achievement, and the way the chapter 2 set up with the Mayan Aztec, we can do this really, really early. They require from military culture or militaristic culture. Mycenian's perfect for that, and you can easily complete both bonuses and pick up Catrina, which is just a preset skin. So she should be here when the game perhaps reload, and you can use that look for your character. It's not she's not a default AI you play against, but it's a small reward. I think it's okay. Consider it's a time reward. So let's say you bought the game a year from now and you missed out on this playable, or not playable, but an AI persona to play against. That feels really bad, and there's no way to get her again. But if it's just the skin, you don't feel too bad about it. Anyhow, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and we might not be doing any more Humankind Let's Plays for a while. There will still be the guides. The tier list will keep coming out, and we might do a few other guides regarding to perhaps the units, even though I think currently the balance is in a bad state. They did half of the balance work with consistency of cost, but not consistency of combat strength. So perhaps after they do another patch, we might do some guides on that. Overall, the game is still growing. It's early. We'll have some patience and see where this goes. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and see you all next time. Bye!